Didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You hate me.
And what up, what's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? So far as today goes, man, we don't have anything major planned. I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all real quick because, like I said, I do read the comments, I do see what people are saying, and I figured today, you know what, why not address this and why not speak on it? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do, it's hot outside, so I don't plan on going anywhere, but I can't get this little video and kind of address some things with y'all and chit chat with y'all for a minute, because I was supposed to be going on live and I still haven't went on live. But I promise y'all, for the people that want to jump on live and chit chat, I am going to get on live sometime this week for y'all. I promise, whether it's this weekend or whenever, I will let you guys know and update y'all in the community center. But we will be getting on live and chit chatting. It's been a minute since I've done a live, and I'm looking forward to answering questions because I can't get to everybody in DMs and comments over different social platforms. It's just hard because I'm one person and I basically control everything that goes on with my social media. So I don't have like some random person just responding to people, liking stuff. Like anytime you see a like, a comment or anything from me, it is directly from me. It's not some outsourced person that's just like, oh yeah, just respond to whatever. Like I do everything. So with that being said, man, one thing I do want to address was, I noticed one comment, and this ain't to put nobody on blast or to make it seem like some asshole thing, but I seen a comment that said, oh, you guys noticed that since Mike is kind of growing or whatever, he doesn't like the comments or he doesn't respond to anybody anymore, which is total BS, man. I just want to say that. You guys know that I am expecting my first child right now. I'm in the middle of dealing with the trademark stuff, speaking to attorneys on getting my veiled pure brand that is named after my grandmother all in line. And we just got a lot going on, man. Like I'm one person. I literally can't respond to every single thing. I've been putting out content almost every single day for y'all. So, you know, between dealing with all the personal stuff and still trying to get content out, man, like I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing good at trying to communicate with y'all as much as I can to show y'all that I do appreciate y'all commenting. A lot of times I'll go through and I'll read the comment and I'll like it. You'll see a heart by a lot of the comments. If I don't go and look through certain comments just because I was super busy and I'm focused on getting the next thing done, man, it's nothing personal, but I do try to get back to y'all as much as I can. I looked at other YouTubers after I seen that comment. I just went and looking at other people's comment section just to see if I can see them respond at all, whether it's a heart, a simple comment or anything, and you don't really see much interaction between people in the comments. So I try my best to get back to y'all, but again, I'm sorry, I'm one person, but I do read a lot of my comments, hence to why I can address and speak on some of the things that, you know, that I see in the comment section. So another thing is I'll plan on doing this gender reveal soon, and I've been literally trying to source out a media company that can come out and shoot. I want to do a dope drifting gender reveal for you guys. I'm literally trying to book a day where I can rent a track just so we can get just footage or a safe location, just have footage and just have a camera crew shoot everything. So I've been trying to do a lot of stuff along with still putting out content for y'all, man. So I just need y'all to bear with me. Another comment that somebody was like, oh, your cars are all his cars are all broken. So we're definitely gonna talk about that today. Out of 12 cars, only 2 cars don't run, and those 2 cars are the SC300 and the SR20 300ZX. Those are the only 2 cars out of the collection that I have that do not run. The SC doesn't run because we've been struggling trying to find parts in these day and age. We literally have cams that are on back order until like freaking November. It's just been a pain in the ass to find parts. The 300ZX, I actually ordered a brand new wire harness for that thing. Hopefully that's gonna fix that issue. The 300ZX is all done and ready to go, other than I think the harness or something's going on, or maybe, I don't know. I have no clue, but we're gonna start with a wire harness to get the 300ZX back. The 300ZX will be my primary drift car, so I definitely want to get that done. There's an event coming up that I really want to make. I'm not gonna say nothing on it because I don't want to jinx it, but I do want to get that car up and running. But for the person that was saying, oh, all your cars are broke, they don't run, your car's always broken, let's go out here real quick. Let's go out here real quick and see out of all the cars that are here, which cars are actually broken real quick. Shane, let's just grab all the keys. Take that. We don't need the 300ZX because we know that don't run. We'll take this key. All right, yeah, man. Let's see. Let's go see what doesn't run. Let's get all these opened up, pop hoods, and check everything out real quick. All right, checking out this first. The Turbo Silverado. A little update for the people that are into the truck content. I did decide to order the cam. There's just too much power left on the table by not doing it, so we already have the heads and everything set up for the cam. Might as well throw it in there. I found the cam that would work with the stall and everything that I have, so we're gonna be throwing that in. But just want to show y'all can see Turbo Silverado setup. Oh yeah, since it doesn't run, you know, none of my cars run, so let's just see. One thing for sure though is this light is boofed. But I got new headlights on the way, so those should be here actually later today. So yeah, we'll sit here and let this thing run. Next on the list, the C6 Corvette. Let's just throw these right here for now. I want to start getting keys mixed up. I think this is running. Sounds like it's running to me, baby. All right, so supercharged C6 runs, right? Let's throw these right there. Let them hear that thing chomping. All right, moving right along. My dirty girl, the problem child right here. Let's pop the hood on baby too. Like she's running to me. Oh, twinsies. I have both carbon fiber wide bodies. This one's just covered up. Yeah, I can see it right there. All right, next on the list, the wide body E30. We ain't gonna pop this hood because, you know, we're still waiting to do the K swap on here. But it does run. It does a run. Running, baby, running. Y'all already know this car runs. It's my girl's 350, so no point in starting that up. It's her car. And then we got my FD right here. The FDZ. Oh, what? No LS? Still rotary? But does it start up? Does it run? Is it broken? All the cars over here are broken. Dirty girl right here, definitely broken. Are you gonna start up for me, girl? Are you broken? Running. Low brappage. And for shits and giggles, why not, right? I haven't started this up in a minute anyway, so it'd be nice to get this thing charged up. The LSA. But does it run? Does it run? Hopefully you ain't dead. It's been a minute since I started you. Broken, man. Everything here is broken, right? Sometimes you just gotta prove haters wrong. Nothing hurts more than video proof. All out here running. So now that we addressed that little thing, I do want to say, man, I greatly appreciate everybody that does comment, like, and all that on the channel. Usually when we go through the comments, man, you usually don't see a lot of trolling. It's always like positive stuff, like literally got like a little close-knit tight tight little group, man, my little online fam. So I appreciate that. When I look through my comments, it seems like everybody's really supportive, always encouraging stuff, or it's just somebody giving like kind of like opinions on what they think I should check out, look at, or whatever. And I appreciate that, man. There's nothing more discouraging than you go online or some shit and you're reading through, checking out your quote, your peoples and everything, and then you have like some haters trolling on your shit, just trying to like lightweight bring the mood down. It's like, you get those hecklers here and there, but for the most part, man, for the amount of subscribers and stuff that we had, I'm surprised that our comment section looks as like chill and positive as it does, man. I couldn't ask for a better fan base, man. Like, I know a lot of people be like, bruh, we can't believe you ain't at 1 million. It's like, I will take the people that I have right now for a lifetime versus being like, oh, I got 1,000 or I have 1 million subscribers, but then you have a mixed comment of people hating, people talking shit, trolling, and you can't really see the motivating stuff because let's keep it 100, man. The motivating shit is what keeps you going. Seeing like hella negative stuff all the time is just like discouraging, but always seeing positive reinforcement. People saying, oh, because of you I did this, or seeing you go through this made me continue, or whatever. Like, that shit is dope, man. Like, literally stuff like that fuels it. And I see a lot of people now that hit me like for the wrong reasons on why to start YouTube. You guys know that when I first started YouTube, I didn't care about the money. It wasn't important to me. I was just doing it because I loved editing, and it was just like a different way to communicate with people and basically show what I was doing. So I didn't even monetize my account till I was at like 30,000 subscribers already. So I could have monetized it a long time ago back then, but I just didn't care to monetize it because I was like, whatever, I got people rocking with me. It wasn't for the money. So everything just grew organically, man. I didn't start doing YouTube as a way to hopefully make a living, because whether I was doing YouTube or not, like, this would be the shit that I'd be doing anyway. That's pretty much it. Like, if I wasn't doing YouTube, if I had to find another way to make money to support the hobby or whatever, then that's what it would have came down to. I would have just been doing other things, looking at other careers. But fortunately, I've been lucky enough to have a dope ass audience and people to that watch and support the channel, to where it's like the hobby has become the lifestyle, and able to take care of my whole family and shit through it. So we still got cars that aren't here. The Foxes at paint, the VR30 370Zs at Hexa just chilling over there in storage, the SC's there. So there's still cars that aren't here that you guys haven't seen in hella long, or you haven't really seen at all. But it is a dope vibe, man. And I can't wait till my kid gets here. My kid gets here, I'm gonna share my kid growing up with y'all. Y'all get to watch my kid grow up like family. So it's just gonna be a dope experience, dude. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Yeah, but let's go in here. It's getting hot. Let's go in here and talk about some other stuff and address a few other things that I kind of see in comments that I feel like people want to hear me speak on why or whatever. All right, so the last question we're gonna kind of address, and it's like the one that I probably see the most, and that question is, why don't I work on my own cars? And the reason behind that is just simple, man. I just got burnt out on wanting to work on cars. I went to school for it. I was doing I was working at Big O. I worked at Firestone for a minute. And I've said this before, I just was working so much that when I got home, I didn't want to work on my own cars. And I just was just like, nah, I'm over it. Plus, it was like, it wasn't really too much money being made when sitting there working on somebody else's car, come home hella dirty, land on the ground or whatever, working. I'm hella dirty, getting my car all dirty. And it was just like, for me, it was just like, I didn't want to make my hobby my profession. And then now, luckily enough, we just got so many cars, and we're working with so many different people to where it's like, it's quicker, easier, and more efficient for me to just be like, you know what, let's drop the car off here. I can focus on something else or two other things that need to be focused on versus sitting there trying to focus on one car. And what I did notice that when I first started doing started my YouTube and stuff is that when you sit there and you're the person that's trying to record and work at the same time, it's kind of hard to do it and make good content out of it. Looking at people's YouTube, it's like you don't really see too many people that's working out their garage or whatever that do car content that really do good. I know Taylor Ray does really good by doing his own work, super dope fabricator and dope mechanic overall. But when you look at stuff like that, it's like if I was sitting here just laying on my back with a time lapse, recording, people wouldn't really find it all that interesting. So it is a need towards like, you know what, I have more fun by going and interacting with people, getting different shots and stuff like that, and then it allows me to focus on just the editing aspect of it, and it just makes everything go so much quicker. Can I work on my own car? Absolutely. That's why when my car does go to a shop and I see something I'm not happy with, that's why I can address it, just because I do have an automotive background to where I know how I want things. And yeah, but it's crazy because I'm picky on that, and like a lot of people just like, oh, he just always tripping, he don't work on this. Like I trust me, I 100% can. If you guys remember the beginning of this channel, my 300ZX with the SR swap out there, y'all remember who was doing all the work on there. I did everything other than the initial wiring, and I sent that off, and I had my boy do a few wiring things, and I had Janky do the fab work. Other than that, all the suspension I did. As far as the body kit, everything on that car was me. That car was a shell. So that was kind of like the last car that I put together with my own hands. Right now we got kind of like the hot car for me that I enjoy messing with right now is the E30. Just because I never got to work on my first E30, so on that car I'm kind of like just doing the stuff myself. I'm gonna be redoing some of the suspension stuff, and getting that thing pretty much ready to where once it goes to Janky's, all it will need is the K24 turbo setup swapped in there and all done. But originally I was planning on doing the K24 swap with me and White Aaron. But since Janky's my fabricator, I know there's going to be some things that want to be fabricated, and he actually hit me up and volunteered to do the K24 swap on the E30. So I was like, you know what, we'll let him deal with that, and I'll get everything else together. But there's times where I'm like, man, I do want to work on my own cars just to, you know, to do it and to show people like, yo, like this shit's, you know, like it's easy, I can do it, it's no problem. But it's just, man, it's just so hot out here. Like it's fucking hot, like hella hot. And in the grand scheme of content wise, and revenue and overall just performance, it's just quicker to literally just drop it off. Like Sac Speed Shop, I don't really have to worry about them too much. Drop the car off, pick it up. Anything and everything you do far as like car related on YouTube, you can write it off as long as everything's like within like the guidelines and everything. So it is a lot of money that goes out, but it also on the back end is something that you can write off. So yeah, I would kind of, maybe if I got another 240, maybe if I got another S chassis or something, I'd be like, yo, I'm building this like old time nostalgic, like old school heritage vibes or something. But other than that, man, I'm just continue doing what I can do, doing the things that I feel like doing. And if I feel like it's a big job and it's quicker for me to take it to a shop and have them do it in a day or two, then it's like, all right, cool, y'all do it in a day or two, pay you, make the content on it. Like for me, it's more beneficial to have running cars that I'm driving it and playing with than it is to have a car that's sitting at the shop or me sitting in the garage working on it or whatever. So, you know, a lot of people just see it from the outside looking in, but at the same time, you guys have to remember that there is a business aspect to the YouTube and everything. So for me, it's just like, I love the aesthetics and getting the car dialed in towards like, this looks good, it runs good. Now the final pieces are like, let's get this thing running super good. Like for me, it's more motivating to have a car come together and I'm seeing it like, all right, now we need to get the motor and everything in and get it all done like that. But suspension, aesthetics, and just overall getting like it to that final point is kind of things I like to do, other than sitting there pulling the motor out. Like, had to, I'd do it, but since we don't have to at the moment, then yeah.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady, speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80, fuck them niggas hating on, I've been on the come up, you can go to speed